Hello guys, I'm Xiaoen. If you're new to my channel, I am a Chinese writer, entrepreneur, and just someone trying to live a meaningful life one step at a time. Okay, today I'm at the Dadun village, which is a very old village in Foshan with more than 700 years history. Look at these old buildings. It's turned into a cafe, which is very beautiful. So. Okay, we will just sit down here and have our talk. This is, you know what is this? It's very typical foods in the southern China. It's called Huang Pi drink. Okay, so what do I want to talk about today? It's actually about lately there is a Chinese AI entrepreneur has become a large topic in the technology world, both in China, maybe even overseas. His name is called Liang Wenfeng, the founder of DeepSeek. And it's because one of his speech internally was shared online, so people started to call him Liang Sheng, which means the sacred Liang. And so you can see people are thinking Liang Wenfeng is representing a totally different new way of thinking. And I am very lucky to also listen to this speech. And what impressed me most is not just his achievements in AI, but it's also his mindset. If I have to use a word to describe, I will use a Chinese word called Kèzhì. You know, some of you asked me in the previous videos whether I can teach you Chinese. So today I would like you to remember this word, 克制. In English, I think maybe the closest meaning is restraint. And I think the meaning goes deeper than this. It also means how to control yourself and how to knowing what to pursue, and more importantly is about what not to pursue. When talking about DeepSeek's development path, Liang Wenfeng mentioned that restraint is actually part of their approach, because they understand that their ultimate goal is not to chase short-term success. Their goal is AGI, artificial general intelligence. So when others are thinking that AI service facing consumer now is earning a lot of money, and this year enterprise AI becomes very popular and many large companies is rushing into this path. Actually, DeepSeek has chosen a different path because they think this is not the most important thing for them, and they even chose to open source their models and lower the pricing to make it affordable for more people to apply and use AI technology. So in this way, I think restraint is not about, maybe it seems like giving something up, but actually it is a focus. It is how they chose to constrain their energy, their resources into the area they think matters the most. And I think this is a very Eastern wisdom. In our career and in our business, you will notice that the people who can achieve long-term success is not always the ones who are most aggressive. They are usually the ones who understand when to step back. they are the ones not to follow the crowd, not to follow the trend, but is the one they can understand what they really want and what they don't want, and when to focus their attention on and when to put their energy on. In this way, it's more likely for them to achieve a more meaningful result or a more successful goal. And I think restraint is not only meaningful in the aspect of our business or career, it's also a beautiful word when we are talking about human relationships. You know, in ancient China, if you read many of the love poems and letters, they seldom use the word love directly. But in some aspect, they can deliver a deeper sense of affection and longing. And even in modern movies, some of the most touching love stories are not the ones containing dramatic declaration, I love you, like this. Think about In the Mood for Love or Pride and Prejudice. The emotions between the characters is not usually expressed by words speaking out. It's usually by a small gesture, a look, a pause, and hesitation. So it's a beautiful sentence like this. Love is wanting to touch, but reaching out and holding back. This kind of restraint emotions sometimes can feel deeper because what is not expressed immediately can continue to grow in our heart. Just like a river is flowing, it can across a very long distance. So not just about career emotions, restraint is also very meaningful, a wisdom when we are talking about health. So if you have you heard of this? The first principle about medicine, as suggested by Hippocrates, is not to cure people, but to avoid more harm. So I think this is also a kind of restraint. Nowadays, I don't know why, maybe we are all very anxious. Many people will live in a very extreme way. It's like when someone hears that a diet is healthy, they will choose to try it in an extreme way, like giving up completely a certain type of food, like they stop eating meat or stop eating vegetables completely, or others chose to exercise excessively regardless of what their body can handle. I think this kind of extreme way can actually provide the opposite effect to our body and our health. In Asian Chinese culture, I really love this state. It is called when the flower is not completely open and when the moon is not completely full. This is actually the most beautiful state. The best is not really about perfection. It's really about balance. So I think by talking about restraint, I want to deliver the idea. It is a kind of patience, a kind of focus, and a kind of wisdom. I don't really know what this world is understand in the Western culture, but I still want to share these beautiful ideas with you. Maybe with more restraint, our life can be more refined, more peaceful, and better. So, and I hope today's video is gonna be inspiring for you in some way. So that's all for today, and I will see you next time.